Yo, I love the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. What? My name is JuniorAlexanderLeiva, aka Mr. Awesome, and here's 5 reasons I love Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Okay there. Now before we start, let me say that I will only be looking at what this remake did right. And I will not be saying what I love about the game's plot or characters, and without further ado, number 1! It's a fresh coat of paint. The original Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance had some impressive graphics for the time. Heck, I used to take Mario's sprite and just recolor it so it could look more like me when I was younger. It was an interesting time for me, you know? Microsoft Paint and all that. Now, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions uses the Dream Team graphics, with some new ones like Cackletta, Fawful, and other fan favorites, Prince Peasley, Queen Bean. But then there's Mario and Luigi. Now, while they still look the same from Dream Team and Paper Jam, their animations are more in line with their original counterparts. And, well, I love it. That's the charm of the game. Hell, the subscribe feature during my live streams is Mario and Luigi dancing. That's how much I love it. In addition, the lighting effects are really outstanding in this game, like in Hoo Hoo Mountain, where the clouds pass by, and other places like Woohoo University, and in later parts of the game, which, you know, no spoilers here. While I would have preferred this game to be remade on the Nintendo Switch, I can't deny that this was beautifully crafted for the Nintendo 3DS, and now looking at the GBA version made me realize how simple that version looks in comparison to this remake. Number 2, the nostalgic moments are still nostalgic. When Superstar Saga released back in 2003, I was only 7 years old. That's really young for a game that has lots of puzzles and lots of narrative text, but it's Mario, so I didn't mind playing it. Now playing through the remake made me recall points of my life that I lived through when I was in certain parts of the game. For example, I recall battling Queen Bean all the way from Washington, D.C. to here, New Jersey, and me being 7 at the time, my stats were horrible. You know, I'd only level up health, so that's, you know, I didn't know any better back then, okay? And every fight I had or a character we met as the game progressed, I would recall where I was when I encountered this person originally, and it felt really good reliving one of my favorite games. Now as an adult, actually. Fun fact, I stopped playing Superstar Saga right over there when I gave up fighting Trunkle. But it wasn't until 2013 when I downloaded an emulator and played on my phone. You know, it was the only game that I ever beat on an emulator. Oh, and I trashed Trunkle. Serves him right, you bitch. Number 3, adding control schemes. I can't believe I went through the original game without a map, because for this remake it was super convenient, especially when the character would tell you where to go, and the map would tell you what area you haven't been in, or, you know, it would point an arrow where you gotta be. And it was really useful, to be honest. You know, I wasn't clowning around getting lost as I imagined I did before back in the day. Hell, even the moves were displayed nicely in the bottom screen and, you know, conveniently placed instead of going through the hassle of shuffling through the moves using the L and R buttons. That's pretty annoying. Also, the usage of the X button is phenomenal. I was glad to see it brought back from Paper Jam. But, you know, I tried not using it much because, you know, if you press the X button, both brothers jump at the same time. And if I were to play the original again, I would have a tough time getting readjusted to pressing A and B. So, not using it was a good way for me. It was a good thing to do, you know? But it was there and I appreciated it at certain points. Number 4, the remixed music is fire. Superstar Saga had an amazing soundtrack, especially for the Game Boy Advance, but with the Nintendo 3DS, this game's music really turned out to be more amazing than I could ever have imagined. The battle music really felt alive back then, but now it feels extra alive. It felt good hearing some tracks again like Bean Bean Castle, Stardust Fields, and, you know, Popple's theme. But, you know, something I learned in college is that sound is really what makes whatever type of entertainment you're experiencing come together, and boy does this game really do it justice. You know, Dream Team was called Dream Team because they assembled the Dream Team musical group. So I'm not sure if that musical group is still around for Superstar Saga, but for this remake, but you know, it's a good thing. Number 5, Bowser's Minions. You know, I appreciate the fact Alpha Dream made a whole new unlockable story that added extra content to the original game, and it even added more story to what happened to Bowser after, you know, the whole fiasco with the first boss. And it's cool because it happens during the Mario Brothers adventure, and now, you know, I'm hoping that if we get a Partners in Time remake, you know, having a baby Bowser's minion would be pretty cool since Bowser's Castle has been taken over and you really don't see what's up with them. And with that, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Special thanks to my YouTube sponsors. Shoutouts to you guys. If you enjoyed this video, check out 5 Reasons I Hate Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. And tell me 5 reasons you love this game with an incredibly long title. Like this video, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button for more videos like this one. And as always, stay golden. Bye.